Hey guys, it's me, the Tenkaichi of Gaming, PI7. And I know it's been a while since I've actually done something like this, but it's something of an LP update video. Now, as you all know, I have been doing I have just finished The Legend of the Ghost Lion, aka I Want to Be the Shin Megami Tensei, aka Dragon Warrior Girl, aka this this title in which we at RCO called The Adventures of Winking Girl and Captain One Shot. Seriously, we thought of that. We we thought of it. We snickered about it, and we laughed hard about it. Moving on. Anyway, now seeing as the month of February is almost gone by, uh, next week. A point here is this. Cause, excuse me, a long day. Um, well, here's what's gonna happen. You see, I'm still working on a few projects. I'm still working on Bahamut Lagoon and Final Fantasy 3, and of course, Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate Enhanced Edition. And pretty much I am going to put extension I'm going to have to put an extension on my February Let's Plays. So I'm not going to say when it's going to be done. Just trust me to know that it'll be done. But since I'm really not on a time limit, I thought I'd give you an update on what's going on. Because yeah, I've been quite busy, and as you can tell from yawning, I have been very, very, very busy. I've been busy with my books and everything, so it's been taking a lot of energy. And the one thing I couldn't really stand was, constantly being told, you know, you should have your energy where it should be needed. Well, I'm putting as much energy as I am in my Let's Plays as much as I do in my books, so therefore they work different. They work different avenues. Aside from that, aside from what I've been doing, that's it. There's no real big thing going on as of yet. I'm still looking into. Excuse me. Yeah, you can tell I'm really tired, as you can tell. And I've been looking into, well, doing newspaper articles, library visits. I've been doing a lot of mental planning and everything, mental preparation, all that. See, what people don't know is being a writer takes more mental than physical, and it's kind of that's what kind of separates me from doing this compared to me doing let's plays. So therefore, it's a lot to really work with mentally as with physically. But yeah, it's something like that. Another thing that I want to point out is for those who are awaiting Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate, Enhanced Edition, a few things you want to know about how long it's actually going to be. Now, if you've seen my various Let's Plays before, you can tell that some of them range over an hour or about an hour or so, depending on where I am in where I am in any game. So therefore, for those who are looking forward to it, thank you. T- Between time limits, it will be around maybe 30, 40, 50 to an hour. So we're talking at least an hour worth of gameplay. And they will be posted at least in 3 parts, depending on progress. Maybe less. I don't know, depending on me and my scheduling. I'm trying to work in a new scheduling for my Let's Plays. Trying to do it during the day instead of trying to do it during the night because I don't know. Doing something new that kind of it requires a lot of adjusting, and the fact that adjusting really does make a lot of sense. Yeah, it kind of does. Um, let's see. Since next week is March, yes, next week will be March because February is almost done. That means March we will have the March of the Super Robots once again. This time it will be version 2.0 or Mark 2. Choose your pick. In any case, we will return to madness with a little bit of something we like to call Super Robot Tyson D for the Game Boy Advance. I may do R, considering that if there is this, the translated guide that I've been using. If not, I'll be using a story guide. For D, for Super Robot Tyson D, I will be using a story guide while reading. While you see the Japanese text, I'm telling you what the story is all about. So therefore, you know what's going on. So yes, there will be a lot of bone crunching robots breaking some steel or metal. Possibly some laser beams will cut up the city and everything else. All you know, the good stuff. But yeah, I will try to beat Super Robot Tyson D, and probably next in line would either be R or Original Generation number 2. And other than that, I don't know what the Super Robot Tyson special would be, or the March of the Super Robot special would be, but I'm pretty sure I will find one, as I always do. So therefore, yeah, it's gotta be awesome. So about, and I had to stress this again, about Chronicles of a Dark Lord, episode 1, Tides of Fate, Enhanced Edition. I'll be mentioning a few little things about, you know, little stuff, if I was the first one or, that sort of thing. If I was the first one who was actually asked to do it, I'm not sure. Don't try to say if I'm the first one. If I'm not, don't worry about it. It's just, incoherent things. The weird, it's just very incoherent. I'm just very excited about it. So you have to understand. Hey, this is something new. This is something big for me. For studio to actually come to me and say, "Well, we want you to do this as a let's play." I'm down with that. long as I get paid for it, I'm down with it. Or as long as I get the rest of the series, I'm also down with it. But in any case, yes, for that will be a special LP feature in Epic April. Why in Epic April? Because why the hell not? Aside from that going on in Epic April, there will also be another LP that I will be working on, and that is Pop a Full Mail for the Sega CD. Yes, I decided it's a working designs game, and every year I always do a a working designs game for April. You probably want to know why? I was a big fan of the series. Actually, I was a big fan of the company when it was still roaming the '90s, and most of the games I still have, like Lunar, the Silver Stars, Eternal Blue, Popful Mail, Vi, the Sega CD, all the known Sega CD games, and only one Saturn game, which I really want to try to do through emulation, if so possible. And that one game is called Albert Odyssey: The Legend of Eldian. It is one of those games that I basically love to death, and I would love to LP it. So if anybody has anything on Saturn emulation, proper Saturn emulation, please let me know. Or even better yet, send me anything considering a working Saturn emulator. I mean, if you got it working, send it to me already done. I really do appreciate it. All I would have to do is just get the ROM, and the rest is just cake. Hopefully. I mean, don't tell me about it. I've been looking through it and trying to work with it, but I'm not very technical. So, therefore, a little help would be nice. Anything will do. But other than that, let's see. Afterwards, I feel I will do some Dragon Quest. And Dragon Quest means I will possibly do the DS version, which is Dragon Quest 9, and the Wii version, namely called Dragon Quest Swords. If I can look at, if I can look at it, Dragon Quest Swords, the Mask Queen, and the Tower of Mirrors. The Mask Queen and the Tower of Mirrors. Yeah, that's right. That's Dragon Quest Swords. I would like to do both Dragon Quest games somewhere after Chronicles, right after Chronicles is done. And on top of that, there's also for the month of June, comic book month. So that means I will be doing games based off of comic books. So therefore, since there is a very, very short list this time around, yeah. That means I will also try to do something different. What that is, I will not tell you. Because it's better not to tell my fellow viewers and subscribers what that something is. But know this, it is definitely something worth checking out. So please, you'll see what this surprise Let's Play is in June. On top of that, July. July is basically anime month, and I do, of course, anime. On this list, which I don't have in front of me now, but I can personally tell you, I will most likely be doing. I will most likely be doing Battle Beat 'em On, Zoids, One Piece. I'm not sure about Bleach. I will continue the So You Think You Know anime feature. And that will start with Rumiko Takahashi, and of course, that will move on to Hayao Miyazaki, and a few other notable names that aren't coming to me right now. But I know they'll be coming to me when I do the feature. Excuse me. But other than that, from then on, I'll possibly be doing some other Let's Plays. But for the most part, yeah, it's something you might want to tell your friends about, and if you haven't done so, I am also on Facebook and Twitter. Look under PookieIzzy7. You'll find me posting more than likely something during the morning hours. So I'm usually around, say, from now to like 6 a.m. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me there on both Twitter and Facebook. I am letting you know what's going to happen and everything else. I will also be letting you guys know how everything's going. Everything going outside LP via the Tenkaichi files or off the headset. So really, there's a lot going on in my life. I'm trying to make it as much. I'm trying to make it as much as I can, trying to not let it overwhelm me. So yeah, it's pretty much like that. I mean, otherwise there is no problems. I mean, I'm just hanging in there. Really, that's all I can do. I can just only hang in there. But yeah, since the 200 sub special is done, I am looking forward to a 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and maybe 1,000 sub special. I'm also looking forward to doing a 2,000 video special. What is that? I shall not tell you. But know this. It'll probably have something to do with the crazy critters or the crazy nutballs over in Random Co-op. That's right, our very own comedy slash game group. Yeah, we're all weirdos here. We're normal. At least I'm as normal as they come. I don't know about the rest of the group, but we're as normal and crazy as we want to be. And I know a few people are gonna be like, "Are we gonna be nuts?" Yes, we are gonna be nuts. Oh, and speaking of RCO, yes, we will be having an RCO episode this weekend. So please drop a couple of dimes on us. Drop some comments for us. Yeah, we will be, of course, blasting through the speed of light just because we're nuts. And being that we are nuts, we don't mind being nuts. But anyway, in that time and place and everything else, yes, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I hope you do have a great, wonderful weekend and a safe weekend as well. And next week, yeah, I will be jumping back to Final Fantasy and Bahamut Lagoon. And from then on, I will continue to play through the games and let's play them and all that, and as well as work on Chronicles of Dark Lord, Episode One, Tides of Fate, Enhanced Edition. So yeah, everything and a bucket of cheese and probably some chicken nuggets. Yeah, it's all there. Still working on it, but don't worry about it. So if you like what you hear, see, or whatever, please tell your friends. Tell your friends. Put me in your sub bucks. Whatever. You can always subscribe to me at PookieIzzy7 on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter under the same username, and or look me up on Facebook and click like, and you will always be on top of what's going on with what I'm doing. So on that note, I think I said everything I need to say. Hopefully. And for that, and on that note, I think I will possibly turn in for tonight because I am really, really tired. And yeah, I've been working my tail off. So I will see you this weekend with some RCO Madness, and then following that, we will have Final Fantasy more. Let's play Final Fantasy 3, and let's play Bahamut Lagoon in the meantime. And of course, looking forward to do the March of the Super Robots Mark II or version 2.0. Anyway, this is the Tenkaichi of Gaming, Ichigo Musco, signing off, and always remember, Tenkai Muso! See you later.